Come on. Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Mine. Today we are doing issue number 9 from Build the Eddie Stobart Twiggy issue. Just want to say an apology for the late running of this video. This was due to a delayed driver in the Silver End area, which has pushed me back. And Snappy Shopper tend to take forever to deliver something. You know, from the time of ordering, you're probably waiting about 2 hours, but hey ho, we're here now. So that's that. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this camera off here, and this is the Eddie Stobart issue number 9. And as you can see in this lovely issue here, we're going to be doing the driver seat assembly. So we'll be obviously putting all the upholstery on, fitting it all together. Still reminds me of a dentist chair. Let's try and sort this out a bit. That's what I want. And then obviously putting it all together, all the bits and pieces, all the upholstery, piecing it all together, and then we'll have something that looks like this. Turning it over shortly, and then we'll have something that resembles that. Now, quite bizarrely in this issue is we get 2 wheels. Bits and pieces here, so really good. All little Eddie Stobart. You can see the green resemblance here because you've got dark green mixed with like a light green. British Road Services, apparently. Wow. And then we go into the Nina Volvo F7 intercooler. I'll tell you what I'd really like is a binder for this. I could do with a lovely green binder for this. If anyone's got one going, do let us know. I don't think any of the subs have got their free binder yet, so then obviously the next issue will be having the Offside front tyre. The first wheel parts supplied in the previous issue are assembled and the tyre is fitted. So in this issue we only get a tyre. Now as you can see in this build, it's quite funny because when it was pictured like that, I'm thinking, oh no, we're going to have just this wheel. And I'm thinking how to assemble it. Then it opens up like that. So we get this, but we can't do anything with that until the next issue. So what they're doing is, it seems like we get a part, you know, a little bit of, we get like a part to the wheel, but then we can't assemble that until the next week. And then when we get the next week, we then move it back to this and assemble that. Then the week after that, we get something, we do a little bit more, and then we move it back to that. And it's a lot of back and forth at the moment with this build. But as you can see, these are the parts that we're going to have. So I'm really looking forward to this because it gets all these little bits off my shelf. So I've got some update on the Spitfire as well. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our little section here, which apparently to this is the seat base. And as you can see here, I'm going to move that down a smidge. As you can see, you've got like a little pin here. So you've got like a little pin with like a little hole in. And as you can see, that's going to go onto this little surface here. It looks like the bumps, if you like, these little, it's hard to picture it on here, but you see these little raised parts? They sort of go upwards. So what we'll do is we'll have something that theoretically goes like that. And as you can see, that pushes in really nice. Next things we're going to do. What I'm going to do, guys, is we're not going to use this in this issue, so there's no point opening it. So I'm going to keep that lovely and wrapped up for next week when we get the tyre. I should imagine that we'll be putting all the wheel together next week. So yeah, once we've done that, what we then need to do is to secure this in with 2 screws, and we're going to put the screw through this one here and this one here. So let's get the screws and let's get this all connected, eh? So yeah, I'm going to use my other screwdriver. I've got so many. Hello, I've got so many screwdrivers. So yeah, so we're going to screw that in, which is really good. As you can see, that goes in really quite nice, and it's nice and secure there. Absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. So then we're going to screw that in again with another screw. I'm going to put that in my desk tidy because otherwise, if I don't put it in there, it will bug me for the whole of the stream. See, I have a range of tools here. So yeah, we're just going to screw that down all the way down there. So really good. Whoops, skipping a bit there, but let me just try that again. I love this screwdriver. Like, I'm telling you now, out of all my screwdrivers I have, this is the best one to work with. It is from Fan Home, and it's just yeah, it's my favourite one to work with, even better than Miovia. So as you can see, that's all nice and secured there. Once I've done this page, I will get to the comments. I can see someone commenting, so I will get to that. And yeah, so once we've done that, the next part is to get to this lovely section that we did from last time. And note that the position of the slope back edge. So we've got a slope back section here, as you can see, it's like sloped. And then this side is very square. And what's going to happen is the slope side is going to go to the rear of this seat. So it's going to sit over the top like that. Very nicely done. Because what happens here, guys, is we've got 4 screw holes here that's going to sandwich onto that seat like so. So this is very, very nice indeed. As you can see, yeah, that sort of clicks into place. Oh, it's like a little dentist chair, isn't it? It's all that. It's what it keeps reminding me of, like a little dentist chair. I've actually got the dentist on the 7th for like a checkup thing. So yeah. And then we're going to screw that into there like that. Oh, this feels so nice to get this all screwed up. Okay, get the right amount, just that tension I want, which is like that. Yeah, and as you can see, that's lovely and secure. And now we need to do that another 3 times. So we're going to get that like so. And screw it in. So yeah, I'm still a bit concerned about this little gap, but it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Because it's sort of lifting up there, and I don't know why that keeps doing that. It's very annoying, but I'm going to leave it how it is. See what I mean? Like, it's a real big gap there. Can you see that? Like, it's like erecting up slightly there. So, see that part there? It's quite annoying, that. But there's nothing we can really do about that. So we'll put this last screw in. Oh, we're going to have a seat. So exciting. And then we're going to screw that down all the way there like that. So yeah, this was supposed to go live at 7:30, but Snappy Shopper strikes again and takes forever to deliver something. So yeah, that's all that secured on. It's very nice and textured. It's got some spring in that, so I'm happy with that. Okay, let's get to some comments next after that. Let me just put that onto there. We're going to swap that over. And our first guest tonight is Neil Ratcliffe. Hi, Mike. Looking forward to this. Yeah, we're doing our little seat here today. So it's all coming together quite nicely. How are you? Have you got your copy yet? From Asgard Makambi. So yeah, that's all the comments caught up. So that's that part all done. So the next part, what we need to do after that is move over to the other side. Now, this is quite an interesting one. My prediction last time was that these holes were going to go into this little groovy thing here, and it's very nicely done here, because if you look there, it's got like a like little notch thing in it, so it's sort of, you can see it slides in that notch. So, oh yes, oh wow, this is epic. How cool is this? What I have noticed here is the seat has got like a little pin thing, so that's pretty good. So maybe it goes a specific way, but I'm going to put it in the way I think I am happy with. So, hello there. Right, I'm going to leave it like that. It's a little bit, feels like it's a little bit bent, but I'm going to leave it like that because this is extremely fragile. Let's have a look here. So you can see, like, when I put that in, it's sort of like bent a bit like that. So I'm not entirely sure if that's supposed to do that, but we'll screw that in anyway and go from there. Oh, this is brilliant. I mean, I've never done a truck seat before, and yeah, this is the last seat I worked on was, I think, the Rountemaster seat. So yeah, I'll screw that in. Actually, I think that's a little bit too big for that screw. So let me just pop that there like that. It's getting heavier now, so pretty good. We've got another comment there. Yes, buddy, you got mine from Astor in McCambie. Yes, ever since you said the weather is nice in McCambie on Dave Say's show, I was like, I've got to keep saying McCambie. It's just a nice place, isn't it? I've never heard of that before, but so if you assemble drawers now, oh, it's a funny old thing, this. I'm just literally going to screw that, I suspect, through there. This is like the delicatest procedure now. Oh, wow. But I'm not going to... Oh. What's happened here? It's okay, we've not broke it. It's quite fiddly, this. Let's try the offside first. See if that does any joy. Whoops. Oh, gosh. I think it's got something to do with this screw, but we'll have a look. Let's tighten this all the way, and then if it doesn't work, it means that this screw is a little bit too small for that type of fitment, which, looking at this, probably is the case. Let's reverse it a bit. Having a few glitches here. So, sorry, I'm not in the thing. I think it's probably a longer screw on this, but I'll have another go. And let's try gripping it a little bit more. Yeah, I don't think that screw, because it's pushing it off, you see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a different screw and see if that does any joy. So looking at that, that's a very thin screw. So I bet you any money that that is the screw that I've got near this pack over there. So let's have a look. Ooh. Let's get this one out, see if that's any good. Let me try this one, see if that just a little bit more joy there. It's a longer screw, but if not, we've got a problem. Oh. Not liking this. Oh, this is the most fiddliest bit here. Let's try this. It's not liking it. Look at that. It just comes off again. Might have to fiddle around with this in post-production. It's not liking it. I'm trying to think where I put the other screws. It seems to me it's a very thin screw. So we've got a crash here at the moment. Okay. I know what type of screw I'm looking for. You know them very thin, like as if they're like a needle thread screw. Let's work it out. Let's see if I've got anything. Oh, car crash TV, go. Right, I think I know what screw it is. What I'm going to do, I think I've literally just found it in this little screw pot thing. So, let's try this again. We'll get it on by the end of tonight. I guarantee. Cool, it's quite a... Try that again. So we've got the screw hole just about there. This is the screw I think it is. You see this like really thin needle one? I think that's what the screw, I think that's the screw we're after. That is the screw we're after, I bet you any money. Just So looking at the circumference of that hole, this screw seems to have the best fit. Is it going to be? Oh. It's a bit like Finding Nemo, isn't it? Mine. Okay, let's see if we've got any joy in this. So, it's not moving, so wow. I think this is the one. This is the one. I think. Right, what I'm going to do is, while we've got that there, I'm a little bit concerned as to why that's a little bit bent. But what I'm going to do is I will see. Let me just see if I've got another screw over the other side. Right, I found some more screws here, so this is the way we're going to do it. We're going to get another screw, that little thin one. So, let me get that screw there, because that's the one I think I'll need. Oh, right, so you're doing it tomorrow night. Lovely. Get yourself a drink with that. I like to build with a drink. As you can see, this is my favourite Kronenberg. I tend to have coffee, but I fancy something different for a change. So let's try this again. I have to say I'm very nervous about this part. So, yeah, let's try that again. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Any ideas like why it's bent? Is it supposed to be doing that? I mean, I can't get it any further in than that, but easy does it. There we go. It's very fragile, this. So I'm going to tighten this one up. I think we might need them octopus hands, Neil. Okay, that's in there. Yep. Turn that round like that. A little bit down there. Easy does it. Sorry, I'm not in there. I keep forgetting I'm on camera, you see. Okay, that's as tight as I would like that. And then, as you can see, that's on now. So that was the screw we were after. Tighten that up a little bit more. Wow, there we go. That is our little seat. Now, according to this, once we've done that, it then apparently wants us to slide this like that or something. So basically, as you can see here, it sort of slides like that. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's what that looks like. So, according to this, what we do here, it seems to me it's like a swivel chair, because as you can see here, you've got some play in it, but I don't want to bend that too much. So, as you can see, it bends. Do not over tighten the screws. The back of the seat should be able to tilt slightly. So, yeah, I mean, it flips that side and it sort of tilts that side as well. But looking at that, I mean, I would like that straight if I could. But as you can see, if you look at the arm going round here, this is slightly bent round. So maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Then when the driver sits in it, he can tilt it back slightly and he's ready to drive. That's my impression of that. That's been a really lovely issue. It looks really good. It's nice to have that seat all together now. So that is that. Obviously, we don't do nothing with this wheel in this issue. So that is that week's assembly done. Until next week when we have this lovely wheel. And then what we do is we get to secure all this together. So I'm going to leave that like that because I could like cheat a bit and just screw it like right now, but because we know that that's going to screw to that rim. But yeah, I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. I'm a very impatient person, but I'm going to try and be patient. But yeah, another one bites the dust, eh? That is just awesome. So next thing I got at the Spitfire, so we've got a bit of a problem going on at the newsagents at the moment. They've actually provided me this, as you can see, if I just put this back a minute. This is issue number 87, and as we know, this is all the top sort of like the top of the base. The problem is I need issue 86. Now, last time, as you know, for some apparent reason, it didn't come in. And I asked her today if you've got that copy, and she said, oh, nothing's come in. If you don't have it, you'll have to back order it. But yeah, I mean, we can do it. I mean, looking at this, as you can see, it's fitting the speaker and display stand. So it is possible to do this because we can put the speaker in, and then obviously the other 3 panels sort of sit the other side of that. So 86 is the ones that I need running along there. I suspect that issue is the one where we've only got 3 slots. So it's out of my hands at the moment. There's not really much I can do about it. My concern is, obviously, if she's got to back order that, it could take weeks and weeks and weeks to get that copy. I mean, look how long it took to get issue number 10, which I've got over here. As you can see, this took about 7 weeks to get, because obviously I need to build up all the engine again. So I've kept that there until I can source 329, and then we can try and get that moving again. But yeah, so I can do it. It's just a bit of a pain because I can't do 86. We're going to have to do this and then go back to 86. But we've got even a bigger problem the week after, because what I may have to do is, as you can see, the next set of parts is a panel for the top of the port wing. My build, as you know, is very intermittent. So unfortunately, I don't think I can do that. So if we get to 88, it may be that I have to take this off the schedule for probably about, I don't know, 4 weeks. It could be longer until we can try and get all the engines sorted out. But I mean, I can't understand why issue 86 hasn't come in, because we're now back to the part where it's going to cause us a bit of a delay. As I said, looking at this, I'll always look at this and I'll always consider whether we can work around it. Any new builds that I do, I don't do that anymore. So this is sort of the last build where you'll see me work around it. Any new builds, if there's a problem, that issue will stay that way until, you know, we're able to source the part, or it, you know, it needs replacing. But this, we can definitely do it. It's easy to do. Just whack the speaker on, put these balls the other side. Looking at that, if you look very closely here, you can see that there's like a little hole in it. So my assumption is, I think they've done that so that we can lift it on and off. Looking at that, it doesn't look like it's screwed down. But 87, I mean, tomorrow is supposed to be Hobie, so I may do this in the evening just to catch up, but it might be the last of the Spitfire for a while. Let's just have a sneak peek and see what we've got in here. I know obviously we've seen it, but I want to see like the material of it. So, oh wow. Oh, we've got tissue paper. Oh, look at that. That's the speaker dropped. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Now, this is very posh. Look at this. That is a sign of beauty. Look at that. That's really high tech, isn't it? The actual speaker that's going to power the sound. That's beautiful. I've been waiting to get this thing. But looking at this, it's all lovely tissue wrapped. I don't think we had that in the previous one, but I'm going to have a little sneak peek. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's like opening a present. Oh, yeah. Now, this, you can tell it's special because they didn't do this in the, you know, when we had the base, the wooden base. So looking at this, my good friend Adam Turner said that apparently it's wood, and oh, wow. Oh, it's very, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, that's gorgeous. It doesn't feel like wood. It feels like a, mind you, it could be wood, but it doesn't feel like wood because it's got this like white edge to it. But oh wow! Sorry, I've got to have another look at this. It doesn't matter about this tissue paper because I've got loads of bubble wrap, so I'll probably put it back in bubble wrap. But oh wow! See, that's my thinking. This is going to go up through a hole. We know that there's a bar that's going to go up through here. So I'm assuming, as you can see, there's no indication of any like screw holes here or here. So my indication is we just rest it on like that. Then if we need to get underneath for any reason, the only reason you need to get underneath the base is if like there's a mechanical problem, a motor's fouled or something like that. I suspect if we need to take it off for any reason, we just lift it up slowly like that. But this is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I think I might just wrap that up actually. I don't want to get this marked. So yeah, that's oh yeah, it's getting a bit emotional, isn't it? I mean, we're coming to the end of this build. Not for me, because I've got problems with my build at the moment. So if there's anyone out there, where's it gone? If there's anyone out there, you lovely people, if you can source me, I desperately need issue 9 to issue 3 to 9. As you can see, I've got issue 10 here, but I need it. If I just put it over here, I need 3 to 9 to get the engine moving. Then we can assemble it onto the plane, and then we can really work on the, the middle of the plane. So yeah, oh yes, that is gorgeous. Wow, wow, wow. Harshette quality. I mean, it's just amazing. So yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow, I think. So what we'll do is I may, because I've got that diamond painting tomorrow. What to do? Do I do the diamond painting or do I do this lovely Spitfire now that we've got it? Decisions, because I can't do the double because of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. So I suppose I can move Hobie and then do Hobie Saturday, because I've done a shift swap at work, so I'm actually working tomorrow and then I'm off Saturday. So I could potentially do diamond painting on Saturday or the Spitfire Saturday. Yes, what to do? Hello, Dave. How's it going, sir? You all right? We have done a cracker of a build tonight. Look at this beautiful thing. How amazing. Let me just put that over there. How amazing is this? Look at that. Absolutely amazing. This part here flips down, so it's like that, but then they want us to put it like that. Then we've got this little spring. This seat, yeah, is so cool. Look at that. It's got some play in it. I don't think it sits all the way straight, as I said earlier, because it's got like this bend contour going around. But look at that. So cool. I mean, it's so nice to finally have that done. And then obviously the next issue, we've got this lovely wheel to do, which is like that. But we've also got the tyres, so we know what we're doing in the next one. Yeah, with regards to the Spitfire, this is the thing. I'm a little bit annoyed with the shop at the moment because I don't know what's happened, but 86 hasn't come in. For some reason, 87 has come in, but 86 is missing in action, as they call it. So I don't know if it's a problem with Menzies or whether it's, I don't know. Because the problem is now what I've got to do is back order it. And we know that back orders can take, weeks and weeks and weeks. I mean, this issue 10, this took about 7 weeks to get this. So, but yeah. So what was your comment there? Do Spitfire tomorrow. Yeah, see, I'm thinking of doing that because where's the manual again? As I said, it's easy to get around on this. As I said, I'm not doing this on new builds. So any new builds, if there's a problem with it, if you need it replacing, it waits. And I don't care how long it waits, we wait. Because the way this has been filmed is it's all over the place. But yeah, looking at this, we can do the speaker. Let's turn this off a minute. We can do the speaker. We can put this in that side. And yeah, this is just going to have to be a case of waiting. But as I said, this is where we could hit a problem again because I am literally nowhere near that at the moment. So it will be a lot of storing at the moment. But look at this speaker, Dave. It's really gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, the quality in this company is just amazing. You wouldn't get this sort of quality with Eagle Moss, I can assure you that now. Hachette pride themselves in quality, and that is amazing. So I wonder when we get the switch, the switch that powers everything on, that'd be quite nice. We've got another comment there. Yes, I think I might go with Dave's idea and do the Spitfire tomorrow, because we didn't do one last week, and yeah, I think I'll do that and swap Hobie for Saturday. We've got that. Wow, looks a comfy seat. Yeah, I mean, this is great. I just think it's so cute. It reminds me of like a little dentist chair. As I said, the last sort of seat I worked on like this was the Route Master seat. I don't think we built it. I remember putting like a flexible panel thing underneath the seat and over the pole. I don't think we actually built anything like this, but I could be wrong. But yeah, just the way it just goes like that, it's beautiful. And it's nice to have it all secured, and more parts off my shelf. So that'll go in its little box, in my storage box for the Eddie Stobart. It's currently in the Gauze snake box at the moment, because I've paused the snake indefinitely for, however long. My focus is obviously the Spitfire, and I need to focus on that rather than the Gauze snake at the moment. But yeah, we've got the tank next week. It looks amazing. Thank you, Dave. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you like that video. Oh no, it's 1 minute to I'm the Celebrity. I've got to go. Hope you like that video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, tomorrow I'll be doing the Spitfire for build the Spitfire issue number 87, brought to you by Hachette. See you tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. Bye bye. Oh, come on.